producer. She is known for her unapologetic and often polarizing humor, touching on a wide range of topics, including growing up in Albania in the Bronx, growing up Albanian in the Bronx, body shaming, and identity. Her fearless approach to tackling taboo subjects has earned her the title the most banned and censored comedian as she pushes the limits of free speech and comedy. Welcome to the show, Leonarda. Nice
Thanks
to
for
see you.
having me. Thanks, Jimmy.
Well, let me show people a little taste of what we're talking about.
Sure.
So someone sent me this, and that's what made me want to call you in and talk to you. So let's watch.
There was a chick that was so
Okay, hang on, ready?
there was a chick that was so pissed that Trump wasn't shaving their heads, screaming that they're gonna go on a sex strike. You can't threaten people by taking something away that no one wanted in the first place. Also, I don't know what you're doing going on a sex strike. Some of you really need a hunger strike.
Damn. That's what gets you the most banned and censored comedian. Have you
Yeah.
banned and censored?
I should say most banned and censored female comedian because I think there's some men who've
Okay.
taken that title. But yeah, I've been banned from a lot of clubs.
Really?
Yeah, I lost my first Instagram account. They
Join the
deleted
club.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was talking about the trans women and how that was a bunch of BS when it was not okay to talk about that.
So now it's okay to push back on that.
Now that's okay. They've given us that and they're distracting us with a war that nobody's fighting anymore. Everybody's aware that these dudes are dudes and nobody cares anymore. So they're like, okay, we'll give you that while they keep pushing the agenda on stuff that actually does matter.
Well, whatever happened to cross dressers? When I was a kid, I used to watch Phil Donahue specials, and they would have cross dressers on all the time. Now they just like the flu disappeared during COVID.
Yeah, they're all
Cross dressers have
trans.
disappeared, and they're all trans now. Now I think that there are a very very small percentage of people who are trans. I've met some, and I'm like, okay, that you're definitely trans, but what you're talking about is that what I'm talking about. What happened to all the cross-dressers? Now they're all calling themselves trans, and they want to go
Yeah.
invade women's spaces. You're against that, right?
I'm totally against it, and I'm against the rest of us having to pretend that something that's not real is real. I mean, this to me is 1984 communism, where you have to deny the reality that's in front of you in favor of the propaganda. This is how they break you. This was my first wake up because I was in New York, and that was the peak of the mind virus. And I'd go to these women's meetings that were for women who were trying to like recover from certain things, and it was exclusively for women. And all of a sudden, we started having these men who were identifying as women coming into this space. And I'm like, sorry, you can't sit here and relate to what it was like when I got my period at 13 because you never had that. Okay. You might have it in your imagination, but this isn't okay. And all my friends, the female friends, were like, "No, you can't say stuff like that." And I remember I would just swallow and keep down how I felt to the point that I didn't even know it until at one point I was walking with my friend in a field and I just start screaming at the top of my lungs, "You're a man!" And she was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, I can't support this." And then I just broke. I broke. It was that moment where my soul and spirit said, "No more. I'm not lying anymore. I'm done lying to myself. I'm done lying out loud just because you're going to persecute me." And I lost all my friends. So,
Well, I know what that feels
you
like. I
know.
told the truth about COVID and RussiaGate and the Ukraine war, and that was the end of my lots of my friends. But I made better friends
Oh,
actually.
absolutely. Made better friends. You find your tribe. You find people who have also survived this